Some more news about Saudi Arabia. Um, Saudi Arabia unveils $1 trillion skyscraper to go 75 miles across the desert. These were secret plans to build two parallel mirrored buildings that are nearly 500 meters tall and 75 miles wide in Saudi Arabia have been revealed. The $1 trillion skyscrapers would be made of mirrored glass that would stretch across its desert and stand taller than the Empire State Building. The Wall Street Journal unveiled confidential planning documents that laid out details for the Mirror Line, which would become the world's tallest building if successfully constructed. Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman plans to construct a zero-carbon city in a 170-kilometer line, and the building will become the epicenter of the new desert city called the Noam, which will be around the size of Massachusetts, or however you pronounce that. Prince bin Salman said he wanted his country to house a construct project as iconic and timeless as the pyramids of Egypt. The two buildings will be connected via walkways, and a high-speed train will run underneath them. Source: The Mirror. Before I get to the main part of what annoys me about this, this is one of the prophetic signs of the last hour, the last day, the end of times, or whichever way you want to look at it. In the, not word for word, but summary of what the hadith says is that people with Bedouins specifically will compete with each other to see who can make the tallest, highest or biggest buildings. And now we can see Saudi Arabia wants to build this building, which will apparently be the tallest, full stop. That's very showing and telling of what times you are in. But my second and last point is the whole project will supposedly cost $1 trillion. First of all, how big is $1 trillion? Is so big that no one single person has a net worth, never mind in their bank account, has a net worth of $1 trillion. And you can't. $1 trillion is so big that I can't even. If I see it in a number, then I'll know it. But to quantify it to show you how big it is, I can't. No one's. I don't think any country on earth, I'm pretty sure, I don't think their GDP is even $1 trillion. But anyhow, look how much money they have on a city building when there are people starving all around the world. And this is, people can say that with a lot of things, but this is more important because certain people are starving all over the world is because of Saudi Arabia. Because of their actions, these people are starving. So now we can't say that people are starving around the world. Why are you wasting money? Who's destroying Yemen and leaving people starving and dying? And then you want to go and spend $1 trillion on doing things like this. This is the state of not just the Muslim world, the state of humanity nowadays. You want to spend millions, billions, and now trillions of dollars on things whilst people starve to death. They have no access to education, no access to healthcare. But because it doesn't bother you, because it doesn't affect you, it doesn't matter. The vaccine was a pure example. Because it affected you, you were worried about it. If it only affected the poor and didn't affect you, I'm pretty sure the worry and concern wouldn't be as so big. Anyway, this is the direction that Saudi is going in, and we only can hope they don't get more worse, and we pray they become better and more on the path of Islam and move away from such things which go against the Sharia.